I want to tell you a story of someone who got lucky, then unlucky, and then got lucky again. Let me explain. Clay Norris graduated college in 2019. All of his friends went to work investment banking gigs up in New York. He wasn't smart enough for all of those jobs, so he had to create a plan B. He liked startups and building things. His dad's an entrepreneur. So through a series of lucky events, he got plugged in with an early-stage venture fund in Charlotte. When all of his other friends had plans to cut their teeth in banking before breaking into VC or PE investing, he got lucky and was able to skip that first step. So his first real job was working in venture. That's the lucky part. Now the unlucky part. Within 90 minutes of his first day on the job, he realized he knew nothing. All of those finance classes in college don't prep you, and to make matters worse, he had no playbook or training to fall back on. His general partners at the time took a figure-it-out approach to career development, and he was the dumbest person in the room for approximately the first 6 months of that job. That feeling sucked a lot. So he would do whatever he could to get up to speed on everything VC related. He was reading whatever he could find on term sheets, cap tables, investment processes, asking good diligence questions, how to write investment memos, you name it. Around this time, he started using Notion, and anytime he read something valuable, he stored it in his massive Notion workspace. He started organizing resources based on what part of the job they were created for, and after doing this for about a year, he had something that could act as an onboarding playbook to anybody starting a new role in venture. The promise was to condense years' worth of learning into something that could be used by any venture capitalist over and over again whenever they had a specific question they were having a hard time finding online. So after a year, he started sharing it with a few of his friends in venture. This is the lucky part again for those following at home. And then they started sharing it with their friends in venture, and pretty quickly, this resource had become adopted by thousands of investors from all over the world. And then we realized we had done the hard part, getting a massive group of VCs to collectively use something. So then we decided to turn on a private investor community for those investors, and that's the condensed story of how we got started. Fast forward to today, and there are 2,000 plus investors that have joined this community, including investors at places like Bessemer, Bain Capital, Founders Fund, Insight, A16Z, Axel, and plenty of others. 50,000 private messages have been exchanged by members, thousands of deals have been shared through the platform, and hundreds of members have been promoted or hired to better opportunities because of their involvement in this community. Now, we're not big fans of bragging, but here's what some members have said. Over the past 4 years, we've added more and more things requested by members, and now we have the most comprehensive VC playbook and investor community you will find. Some members have even said that it has been a cheat code for them in their roles. Here's what all is included in a membership. Members directory. All of our members, plus the sectors, stages, and geographies they invest in one clean database. Private investor Slack. 50,000 plus messages about new opportunities, deal flow, and other general questions. Automated member intros for investors who want to passively grow their co-investment network. Memos as a service. All of the questions you want answered from every company that submits through commonapp.vc. LP lists. Contact data on LPs for the next time you hit the fundraising trail. VC comp data. 350 plus records from our past 4 years of VC comp surveys, so you can negotiate better pay in your next comp meeting. Legendary frameworks. We've studied some of the best investors in the world to see how they make decisions. You get all of our notes from studying them. LP data room template. The best practices for what all you should include in your data room for LPs. AI co-pilots. Give yourself more leverage and automate parts of your job where you can. Investment memo templates. Impress your bosses with better memos with those templates. More financial modeling templates. Become the go-to modeling person on your team. Perk board and software savings. Save costs on software you're probably already using. Now, I won't lie, there are other ways to get the same knowledge and network we created for our members. There are plenty of other VC communities. Many of these aren't actually filled with real investors. The rest mostly cater to specific demographics or geographies, and none of them offer the same amount of value as Confluence. You can also try to do things your own way. That's how everything started for us. However, if you value your time, which I'm assuming you do, wouldn't you rather borrow time from us and improve your network, knowledge, and ability to attract luck by becoming a member? And one last thing before I forget. We used to track the number of members who had got promoted within a year of joining, but we had to stop counting at 750. In other words, roughly 30% of members got promoted within a year of signing up. Serious question, where else can you get those odds of getting a promotion? If you're still watching, 1, thank you, and 2, we'd love to keep helping you. I'm linking all of our different plans below. You decide which one is right for you, and we'll get you set up once you decide. If you have any questions, reply to this or shoot us a note directly at clay@confluence.vc, and we'd be happy to help. Talk soon.